Okay, so let's go outside now and look around. As we go out here, speaking of whiskers, about this time every night he comes and wants to go out. He'll come and meow at you, which means he wants to go out. Okay. And while we're on the whiskers topic, if you go over here, right now we have his food hidden back there. Get light on so you can see. Right there. But you don't have to keep it there because we hide it from the dog. Otherwise, the dog eats it. You won't have that problem. So just feed him, and then he goes out at night, and then usually in the morning he'll be standing by the French doors in the kitchen, wanting to come in and meow and making all kinds of racket. Okay, so the one thing just to watch down here is this lovely drain. Drains all the water that drains down here into the sump pump. The only thing you got to worry about here is just keep it clean. I've never had a problem with the backing up, but just watch it, make sure it doesn't back up, because if it does back up, it will flood the basement. And then while we're on that, so that runs from here under the ground, and it runs into here, and right here is a sump pump. That's where the sump pump is, down in there. You can take that little white thing off and look down in there, and there's a little bin where the water collects. And see that plug right there? It plugs over in the wall behind, right there. Okay, can you see that? Yeah, right there. The one with the duct tape on it. I put the duct tape on it because the kids, they love to take it off or unplug it. So, which is a bad thing to have it unplugged, because then when the water comes from the rain, then the sump pump won't pump the water out, and then the basement won't flood. So that's actually something I check actually every night, because I'm paranoid. But you don't need to do that every night, but just keep an eye on it. Okay. Now we're outside and I heard something spooky in the woods. It's probably a deer. Ooh, that kind of scared me. Okay. Now. Oh yes. Let's do this first. So remember when I told you about the lovely water filter, and how it, every time you turn it on, that pump turns on and pumps water out. It pumps it down here. So if you see water running down there, that is perfectly normal. Oh, perfect. Look at that. Talk about timing. See, every time you turn water on the house, water runs down that thing. So that's fine. Not a big deal. Okay, so on to the septic tank. This little thingy right here is a pump. I don't know what it's for. It runs most of the time. So and just make sure it doesn't get covered with something. This one, who silenced that? Okay, so the sump pump, which is kind of weird. So this switch right here will silence and buzzer, and the light goes on. So if something goes wrong with the septic tank, then this will buzz. And if you get tired of the buzzing, you can silence it. But you should kind of keep track, because if it starts buzzing a lot, it means there's problems with the septic tank. So if this starts buzzing a lot, call us, and then we'll decide. It's probably should have somebody come out. And the septic tank's out there in the field, and you can't see it in the camera, can you? But you don't need to worry about this. The people come and take care of that for you. So the septic tank guys will, right there and right there, and the big one in the back is the septic tank. So there's two alarms. There's one on the outside of the house that we just looked at, and the other alarm is down here. I know this is a lot to remember, but you have a video, you can watch it 50 million times. Other alarm is right here. Okay. So this is how it works. Oh, it doesn't work. Okay. With insulation in the way. You see that little toggle? You got the normal in the middle, and on the silence it'll test. So if you ever come home and you hear an alarm buzzing down here, it's probably this, and that red light will be on, and you can just switch it to silence and it will stop it. So do the same thing. If you start getting that a lot, then let us know. We'll probably call the septic tank people and have them come out and look at it. So that's kind of it for the septic tank. If you had questions, you can also ask the neighbors, because they deal with it a lot. Some people have had lots of trouble with their septic tank, and we haven't. The only thing to remember with the septic tank is that you're not supposed to wash your paintbrushes in the sink, and you shouldn't use bleach. And that's about it. Okay. But yeah, if something goes wrong, if it backs up or something like that, the alarms go off and then people come look at it.